210-37881 Cleveland Ave. And I'll just leave you with the view out of your kitchen and living room while we wait for a few people to get online. So the whole point of being able to do the virtual open house is so it gives you an opportunity to view the home from your home without leaving your comfy space. And it gives you an opportunity to ask some questions and really get to know a little bit more information about the property that you just wouldn't really see on MLS. We are limited in what we put on MLS, so just because there's only so many spaces, and for text, so many boxes you can fill in. So it's kind of good to be able to be on here and ask questions. Good morning, Carolyn. Thanks for joining. I think you joined our last virtual open house. So thanks again. So even on a gray day, we've got really beautiful views in downtown Squamish. Can't see Mount Garibaldi today, but it should be in there, back there, and by the in the clouds. So I'm just standing on the patio here, and this is your master bedroom window. Nice to see you, Carolyn. Yeah, thanks. The views are really gorgeous here. There is going to be a development across the road, but they're taking that into consideration, that people have, they've paid a good chunk of change to live here, and they're not going to ruin your views for you. So there is a building slated to go across the road, actually 2 buildings, with a plaza in between, and there'll be commercial space, so maybe some cafes and I don't know what else. Time will tell. But yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool project across the way. Only add to what Squamish has. So here we are, and I did get a new gimbal, so hopefully this one responds a little bit better than my other one did. The other one seemed to have some problems. So this is my first time using this one, so we'll see how it does. It seems to kind of have a mind of its own, but we shall see. So here I've just walked into the flex space. Kind of hard to tell what you could do here, but the space is actually quite large, and it would be a great space for having, say, all your bikes or your paddle boards, your kite gear, or climbing, anything that you do. It would be a great spot for that. Or even if you could set up a desk, have a little office. Good morning, Adrian. Thanks for joining. And then this is the den. And so it's a pretty big space too. You could probably get a queen size bed in here if you wanted to make it a second bedroom. And it does have the closet. It's not a huge closet, so maybe more of a guest room. Don't give your guests too much space or they might want to stay too long, right? That's the closet in there. This could even work out really nicely as like if you were to put a Murphy bed or something in there and then have your home office. That would be a nice space. Morning, Sean. Good to see you, bud. And then this is your big open space with your living room and then your kitchen. So it's brand new, has never been lived in. Nobody has cooked. Everything is sparkling clean. So you've got your high efficiency Whirlpool appliances. And this is a ceramic cooktop. I don't know if you can see that. But with your hood fan and microwave above. A nice high efficiency fridge with your freezer up top. And then you've got your nice crisp white tile backsplash. And then the sink is a really nice undermount sink as well. And then this guy here, got your pull out. And here we'll pan to the gorgeous view. So this is what you're looking at if you were to be sitting at your kitchen table or your couch. Why do you need TV when you can just look out this window? It's breathtaking, isn't it? So we've got Shannon Falls down there. And you can just see the gondola. You can see it's moving. It's back up and running again for locals and pass holders. And I think it's going to start opening up for other folks again soon too. Sounds like somebody's sawing something down there. So we'll pop back in here. So this is a 1-bedroom and den and flex space. And it's actually one of the most popular floor plans that was sold at the Park House building, which was sold in, gosh, what was that, 2015, I guess? It's the same developers. And when they marketed this floor plan, it was actually marketed as a 2-bedroom and den. But because the den doesn't, or the second bedroom doesn't have a window, we can't really call it a bedroom. However, they did for the other project. So, you know, if you've got friends who are, or clients who are looking for a 2-bedroom, this could be a really good option. You just have to search for a 1-bedroom, that's all, because it won't pop up because we can't call this one a 2nd bedroom. But this is your master, and this is the view from your master. So you get a little view of your balcony there, and then back out to the marina. And so this is 750 square feet, and the price is listed at $489,900. And this bedroom here it's quite large. Again, it's hard to tell with no furniture, but it's quite large, and you could easily fit a king-size bed in here, and a dresser and side tables and things like that. And they do have on this wall here, they do have all the outlets for if you wanted to put a TV there. So if you're the kind of person that likes to watch TV in bed. And there's no overhead lights in here. Rather, they do the bedside table lights. And so you've got your switches right there. And then they've put the outlets on either side here, assuming you'd put your bed there. And then you've got your walk-through closet. Both sides are a closet. And you've got the organizers inside both. Hello. So this is the other side here. And the doors just slide, just like that. And good morning. So as we walk into the bathroom here, I'll back up. I'll show you the shower and the tub. And so they've got the privacy door just as a pocket door here. And a nice tile and the rain shower head. Really nice finishing they chose here. And then you've got your dual flush toilet. And again, a nice undermount sink that they've conveniently labeled hot and cold for you, in case you couldn't figure that out. And then you've got a nice medicine cabinet over top of the toilet. Whoop, doesn't want to show you that. There we go. Yeah, so a little medicine cabinet here. Some good space in there. And then you've got laundry right outside the bathroom. There you go. Oops. There we are. Yeah, so nice high efficiency laundry. And again, that's Whirlpool as well. So there's 110 units in this building, and it is 6 stories. The first floor is commercial and parking, and your parking access is through the laneway at the back. And there's 2 levels of parking. And on the second floor is where your residences start. So second floor is half of it's parking on the back half of the building. And then the front half, you know, to accommodate the views and stuff, is residence. And then 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all residents. And on the west side of the building, on the 3rd floor, there's a community deck. Well, not a community deck, but like a deck that's available for use by everyone who lives in the building. And it spans the whole backside of the building, actually, so it's quite large. So if you want to go sit out in the afternoon sun, you can do that there. And strata fees are currently $222, but they did hold an AGM this year, or this month, just recently, but we haven't gotten the new documents for that yet. The strata fees were proposed to have gone up to about $300, which is actually a good thing because you want to have a nice strong contingency fund. Being a new building, you're probably not going to need to do much, for probably a good 7 to 10 years, but it's good to start building up that contingency fund early on. And there comes, with this unit, you get a bike storage locker, and which is actually, I just found it today. I was looking for it when I was here the other day and I couldn't find it. But it's actually accessible from the outside of the building. So there's some lockers that you go in the garage, and then you would bring your stuff through that way. But this one's actually accessible right on the south side of the building. And so you just have a separate key for that. And they're not huge, but they're good size. You can store Christmas ornaments or things like that in there, and things that maybe you're not going to use all the time. And then it also comes with 1 parking stall. And the parking stall is actually, it's on the first level, so lobby level. And it does have an outlet in it. So if you have an electric vehicle, you could plug that in there. And it's kind of nice because not all the stalls have that, but because it's right next to a post, you get that option. So, and then I can show you out in the hallway if you like. Surprise anybody. So this is your hallway. So we've got some fire doors here. And then right around the corner, you're just one unit away from the double elevators here. Nice wide hallways, so you're not going to bang the walls as you bring your bikes and toys in, things like that. And they've got nice, I actually kind of like how they've done the numbering for the units. They put the little light and then the number beside. It's kind of nice. Lock that back up. So if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what this is all about. It's been on the market for a couple weeks now. There are a lot of homes in this building that are for sale for various reasons. Some people bought them as investments. Some people's had perhaps bought them to live in, and maybe their financial system or financial situation changed, because of COVID and stuff like that. Some people just bought them out to rent them and decided not to. But there have been a couple sales in the building just this week, because condos were a little bit slower. Houses and townhouses, like townhouses in like the 750, 800 range have been selling very quickly. And single family homes have been selling very, very quickly as well. But condos have been a little bit slower lately, but there have been, like I said, a couple just in the last week that have sold. 2 of them on the 6th floor, and they're mostly selling for pretty much list price. There was one on the 6th floor that just went over asking. Never know what the situation is there, if it was multiples or perhaps it was priced to get multiples or something like that. But so things are looking up in the condo market, and hopefully we'll sell this one soon. So I'll show you in the cabinets. Pretty standard. Morning, Jackie. Thanks for joining us. And I'll show you the dishwasher. Brand new, sparkling, never been used dishwasher. Pretty standard, but. And then your oven. There you are. All sorts of gadgets on this one here. And then here's your fridge. Standard fridge. And then with your freezer up top. Yeah, so if you missed it before, we're at number 510-37881 Cleveland Avenue. And that is the Main in downtown Squamish, right at Cleveland and Main. And this unit is a 1-bedroom den and flex. And as I was mentioning before, the den actually could be used as a bedroom if you were so inclined. It just doesn't have a window, so. And this unit's 750 square feet, and it's priced at $489,900. Let's pop out here on the deck. So across the way here, it's not set in stone yet, but what I've read online is that Solterra will be building, basically right here, will be a 4-level office building. And then somewhere in here, there will be 6 stories. The first floor will be similar to this one where it's got commercial and then parking. And then above it will be residential. Oh, somebody's dog over there is a little angry. And then there's going to be in between, so there'll be a building here, and then in between, and then down this way there'll be another building. But in between is going to be a plaza, a commercial plaza, that's going to be large enough for a car to drive through. Like it'll have basically a street in the middle, and then space for cafes and things like that. So it's actually going to be quite wide from what I'm reading. So it'll be a nice breezeway, but like a large breezeway. And so I think that'll, excuse me, that'll provide a nice break in between the buildings. And then the second building, as I mentioned, that's going to be down here somewhere. That's going to be 8 stories as well. And so both buildings are going to be tiered. So not just straight, but they'll be like, you know, sort of picture it being on a slope or like a tiered garden or something like that. That's what it'll be like. And that's not fully approved yet. It's still in the process of all of that. So things could change, of course. But they have, I think, taken consideration into the people that have bought here, and they're not going to ruin your view completely. You're still going to be able to see top of the Chief, and you know, you might miss bits of the water out here because this is the blind channel. So you know, there will be a building there, so you will miss part of that. But you'll still have the break in between the buildings and the tieredness of it. And then of course you'll still be able to see down this way as well. And being on the 5th floor, we are nice and high, so you know, if you're lower it might be a little bit more intrusive, but being on the 5th floor, I think we're doing pretty well, so yeah. Good morning, Sarah King. Thanks for coming on. What else can I tell you? Developers, they're local. Mario Gomez and Michael Henson. They built Park House, which is down on 1150 Bailey Street. Very similar floor plans. And I'm just going to close the door because somebody is jackhammering. They're still not done the commercial space on the main level, so I think they're working pretty hard to get that done. So there we go. You can still kind of hear it, but oh well. Yeah, so maybe I'll walk back into the bathroom so you can see it again. So here it is here. Yeah, it's going to be exciting to see what commercial amenities end up coming down here. I think it's going to be a great opportunity for people who are looking to open up small businesses. Certainly enough space anyway, because it's pretty cool. So right down basically to the south of us, we've got Howe Sound Brew Pub and then Cliffside Cidery. So to add something else into the mix would be lovely. And then you're also just right steps away from Nexon Beach and of course the estuary. And then that's the Squamish Yacht Club. And it's on the Mamquam Blind Channel. And of course Howe Sound is right down there. Endless opportunities for outdoor adventure. So we've got the virtual tour online on our on MLS and on our website. So this is virtual open house. But if you do want to go online and check out the virtual tour, you can just cruise through the suite on your own, and you can get a really good feel for the space. And it's 750 square feet, and it's actually a good use of space, I think. This front room here, they call it the flex space, and it would be perfect. Skis, and you can hang your bikes or whatever you want to do to really maximize the space. It's got lots of storage, so. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it quits here, but I will upload the video, so you can watch it there if you missed it. And of course you can add comments to the video after it's been uploaded if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. And of course, if you'd like to do a private showing, feel free to reach out to us, or if you have a realtor that you're working with, give your realtor a buzz. It's very easy to show because it's vacant, it's clean, nobody's been touching anything. So it is very sanitized. Clean for your COVID viewing. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thank you very much for joining us this morning. Take care. Have a great day.